this, you know, with these huge big grassroots isn't what it used to be. This, all right, this is what grassroots wished it could be, and now it is.
Yeah.
So people are like, you know, why are we having such big events? It's like, you know, it's a really well-run event.
It's playing within
yeah.
its means. You know, everyone's having a good time. There's a 24-hour venue tonight. People are in costume already, so we're thinking about Halloween. But right now, we actually got Dire and Salem, so let's talk about that.
Oh, okay. That is going to be a fun one.
So both of them CFL slightly. I mean, Salem is kind of in Gainesville in and out of Orlando, right? But both of these players are definitely no stranger to each other. And neither is this matchup to the audience. So
And I feel like to the uneducated, they might say, oh, you know, who's this Dire guy? Salem's probably just going to mess him up.
No way.
Dire is no slouch. You know, the few times that he's traveled out of state, he's done quite well. Even that one time, I believe, almost beating, who was it? Larry Lurr, 3-2, lost 3-2. But definitely, he can definitely fight right up with the best of the players in the world.
No, Dire's definitely proved himself, like, when he's gone out of state and, you know, he's able to, you know, really leave his mark when it comes to his brand of Diddy. And he has taken out other characters before, but he always comes back to Diddy because he knows that's where home is.
And right now, we are seeing a little bit of flanking coming from Salem.
Yeah, Salem is one of the most enigmatic Bayonettas because he takes his time. And for good reason.
Okay, almost killing there. Dire is still on deck, able to pull Banana, trying to force his way back in center stage.
As long as Dire's confidence stays above whatever threshold Salem's trying to beat him beneath, I mean, he should be doing okay for himself, but he needs to be careful because if he starts playing into Salem's game, then that might spell trouble for him.
For sure.
A lot of people have said that playing Salem is kind of like unlike anything they've done before, not because it's super good or super bad, but because it's just so different. And you are really playing his game in that sense.
Yeah, he just goes for a wholly different options than so many other Bayonettas.
The follow-ups to the defensive options, the things he chooses, like his buttons are just so unique to him. And it's nice to see, and also, of course, devastating because he is, you know, driving the Bayonetta mobile.
Oh yeah, that is super lethal, super lethal.
Yeah. So Dire's trying to get some stage control, but now he's on. They just switched sides. Now Salem's on the offensive.
All right. Oh, actually, that will not do it.
Curious to see no up smash come out of that, but it might have been a situation where Dire knew he had the awareness to realize that 152, he might have jumped out of it. But you know what? It doesn't matter.
Okay, yeah, there we go. Guys are going crazy playing with these bananas. See, you can't just be throwing items at him either. Like, people forget that he played Zero Suit in Brawl. He's very comfortable with item play.
Yeah, being item savvy is so important in this game because, you know, there are some characters that you can use their items against them, and that becomes pivotal in certain moments. And we might see that here. I mean, even just in that slight interaction, like Power Shield to take the item back, I mean, now it became his banana for that slight moment.
Yeah. Definitely a point of power.
Most other players, you know, they might just like let the banana go or throw it away, but he definitely is also playing with the banana, not just Dire.
All right, Salem making it very difficult for Dire to establish his neutral. Oh my gosh.
Great exchange, but Dire is in trouble now, looking like he's gonna die off the top, but he just came down just fine. So. Good on him.
Dire has some of the best reaction time.
Great wait time.
He does have Banana on deck, so he is able to punish Bayonetta slightly less committal than other characters.
Yeah, and you know, this matchup being like so common now at the top level when we have
excellent tech.
the other actors in the scene, like when you have like Captain Zack behind Bayonetta, or if you have Zero behind Diddy, you know, and so recent, you know, tournament events, Nairo behind Diddy. Like we're seeing these two characters trying to like push the metagame against each other, little by little.
Oh, he will make it back. Oh, but
Untuckable.
Yeah. There was not the the splash animation, so he did not have the option to tech that.
Yeah, but this matchup, I mean, at the top level, it's very dastardly for both folks, you know.
Oh, yeah.
So whether, like I was saying earlier, like it's Captain Zack against Zero, or you know, you switch another Diddy for another Bayonetta, like it's one where like the meta consistently kind of like the dial sits between the two because they're able to devastate each other pretty well.
Yeah, and not only that, but you know, the other aspect is that these characters have so many options that you think you know the Bayonetta matchup, but this Bayonetta plays completely different than this other one, and same for Diddy. That's what kind of makes fighting Diddy so hard. Every Diddy fights like completely differently.
Even though like some argue they do look for the same things, I mean, I'd like to remind people that Nairo only down tilted like I think 3 times during his Diddy set with Salem at Shine 2017 this year, and you know, like it's whatever you make work. That could have been a very nice, not infinite, but a really nice string.
Oh wow, no punish on the heel slide. All right, Dyer actually coming out with a pretty decent lead here.
He held his own last game. I wouldn't say that it was a complete wash. I mean, Dyer is cognizant of the fact that Salem is trying to get him in the air often, and he's trying to stay grounded and not make any silly mistakes to end up in the air with him.
Wow, unfortunate through the banana. I kind of went through Bayonetta due to how close she was. She is a little noodle.
Little noodle, I haven't heard that one yet.
Oh!
Great SD on Salem's part, falling out of Dyer's up smash. That's always such a killjoy because you got the confirm, but your kill confirm didn't kill. You just got the confirm.
Now that's a feel.
They're both gonna have to be careful. They're sitting at high percentages now, and Dyer's trying to get back on stage, but Salem a second time. So far, the only way Salem has died in this set is because of himself. But I mean,
true.
You know, whatever.
Did sniff out the rising air dodge, had the back air on deck.
All right, so again, you got to be careful with Banana because it can get Witch Time, and depending on how close you are, you can get Witch Time as well. So I want to see Dyer adapt to that a little bit more, only because...
as we all remember
Salem,
that fateful day when MVD threw Banana at Pink Fresh at 0%.
Yeah.
And died.
Oh, glitch. That was the first glitch ever. I was actually behind MVD. That was wild. Oh, great. Stopping, halting, tripping up the hillside with Banana. That was great awareness on Dyer's part. Can he close out the stock? He is only sitting at 9%, but, you know, it is Salem, so he's always a threat. He might also just kill himself in this instance, so we got to wait and see.
Just, let him handle himself.
I want to see Dyer kind of pull back, reassess the situation, because if he makes a key mistake, that could be it, and Outsmash will take it for game 2.
Game 2 going to Dyer. And that's got to feel really good, just knowing. I feel like he knew in his head that he could do it, but once you get that one game on the board, that's like a huge confidence boost, especially after losing one.
And it's important to not overstate, you know, because it is just one game. So the next 2 games could go to Salem. So every game is a new instant for success or failure. So I want to see Dyer take it into this, you know, 3rd game against Salem and really give him a run for his money because I don't want to see him give up. Or get complacent, rather.
Yeah.
And Dyer's never one to settle, so we're going to see great smash come out of these 2 players.
A lot of shield pressure. Dyer's all over him.
So Salem getting back into his zone, getting comfortable with the air combos, getting some nice damage.
Oh, it's his turn.
Extending it.
You're super even.
Dead even. So we're seeing the SDI. He's not going to get caught up. Okay, by now it's just, you know, you gotta have your ankles set, otherwise you're gonna get carried off the top. So we did see Dyer fall out of that, and because of that, Salem did opt to get a back air for that nice damage to close out that combo. So again, you know, Salem is also very reactive to what's going on as he's comboing his foes, you know, and that's also, again, the likes of a very expert Bayonetta.
Sure.
Great spacing, retreating fair. I mean, fair is just so tough to like get around, especially when it, you know, hits your shield like that, and pulling back is so important for Dyer, and again, a missed tech will end that stuff.
Yeah, that's the first time he's got caught by that nair while recovering. All right, we do see Salem starting off here. Oh, a slight reset. What's the option? All right, Dyer dropping out, but not before taking a good 40%.
And this is dangerous because as you try to close out the stock against Bayonetta, you're exposing herself, you know, to her tool set. So he's got to be careful, or else he might take a hill slide into the air like that and then die off the top.
Good challenge. Wow. He's just waiting for the spot dodge, spot dodge, spot dodge. He's like, you know what, I'm just gonna wait again. Just smash attack.
Okay, so at the beginning of each combo, there's always that reestablishment of some confidence, and hopefully Dyer has enough to keep his head in the game because it's not over.
Not by any means. Diddy, the reason Diddy's such a strong character is he has some of the strongest, safest, you know, combo games and resets. The little Diddy Vortex.
Yeah, with Salem, I want to see, you know, that resilience to stay ahead and not put himself in bad positions against Dyer, because Dyer will take advantage of that. So having the patience to stay in the lead but not expose yourself to any risks that you don't have to take is also going to be what makes it so that Salem stays ahead.
Really nice setup. You can see Dyer kind of baiting Salem away into these bananas very often. Wow, and look how he's brought this back.
Yeah, and it's difficult because now he's stalled that move twice. So with a high ceiling like that, I mean, it's going to take a really nice read to get it.
He just did it!
There you go.
Wow.
That proved me wrong.
And Dyer, with the will of steel, not getting discouraged in that game, bringing it all the way back. Very good stuff. Now up a game on Salem, and it is set point.
So it is winners. So the losers will drop into losers bracket, but a win on either of these two is a win well deserved, because you know both these players are just so spectacular at their game, and no shame losing to either one.
Yeah, Dyer's saying to him, you know, while you were playing Fire Emblem Heroes, I was studying the blade. Oh,
Shout out to Fire Emblem Heroes.
He is super ready for him right now.
Great wait time as well. So learning each other's habits, because we have entered a game 4 situation now. We're starting to see what their defensive options are, so we're seeing Salem actually pick up on that. Being patient, not throwing out his next button immediately, seeing how Dyer responds, that could lead to a really nasty situation for Dyer down the road.
Yeah, Salem, definitely one of the scariest players in long sets. As we saw at EVO, most of his games going to game 5, and him coming out on top in every one of them.
Because of his sort of unpredictable nature, it's pretty hard to adapt to him over the set as he adapts to you. So that's one of his greatest strengths that I've heard players quite often refer to. And we're seeing it here now with a very comfortable lead over Dyer, staying well over 100% in the lead. You know, he doesn't really have to approach him or do anything that would put him in danger.
Very interesting how far back Salem is staying. He's retreating across the entire stage, giving it up completely while throwing some back airs out, not going for anything too crazy.
Yeah, and he doesn't need to.
Like, even towards the end of last game, we're not seeing so much of him coming up at him with uppies. It's getting chip damage with down tilt, kind of throwing back airs around, that sort of thing.
Great tech on Dyer's part. He has learned his lesson after the last 2 times. But again, with all the hitboxes spinning by Beyblade Bayonetta, it's pretty hard sometimes to anticipate it. It's great on him for that.
Oh, excellent tech read.
Alright, so 205.
This is some brawl percentage. Oh, okay, yeah, that down tilt will definitely not connect anymore. Oh my god.
Wow, so not even the rage, battlefield ceiling, saving Salem. Dyer is now just very desperate to get that up smash, but he's gonna have to.
He wants the smash attacks really bad.
Man, that was over 220. So new opportunities open themselves up as the percentages get higher, but at the same time, Salem is full of rage now, so we will have combos start to link that didn't prior.
All right, yeah, on the bright side, did not have enough rage to mess up that combo.
So this is very doable for both players. I mean, this is Dyer's tournament point. Getting this win over Salem would prove very, very incredible for him, not only because, you know, in this tournament there are some sharks already in the tank when it comes to loser's side.
Oh, yeah.
Staying afloat in winners will be, at the end of the day, what's best for Dyer, as well as Salem. So let's see who can close it out.
Ooh, looks like he had the monkey flip scouted, just kind of overcompensated for its drift.
So with these platforms always as an option that you can land on, there are some situations where Dyer's able to get out of Salem's grasp, as well as Salem getting out of Dyer's.
Salem is like a heat-seeking missile on Dyer.
Great confirm, he's off stage now. Let's see if he can keep him off. Right, neutral's been reset. Dyer's gonna have to be careful and not take a backer to the face, because that could potentially put him way off.
Banana still here.
Anticipating a pop-up from the crowd already. Everybody's on their feet watching, seeing if Dyer can close this out. Salem being patient, stalling, trying to look for the opening for the right time to take it.
Just really don't want to get caught by the witch time. Oh!
That was epic.
Okay, not gonna do it. Not yet.
So this is a nail biter, folks. We do have Dyer now sitting, potentially taking Salem off the map, but Salem's not going to go down without a fight.
Oh my god, he tried to get up tilt so many times, he can't get it. Back throw, and we are down to a minute, but I do not think it's going to go to time. Next hit.
I wouldn't make that bet against Salem. I mean, Salem is patient. Nick Riddle, hands over his head. He can't believe what he's seeing, and that's going to be it.
Oh, tried to. Oh man,
Dyer clutching his chest. I mean, that rush of emotions is just definitely, you know, so just jarring when you had it right there. Having to compose himself for the next game is going to be what determines at least what I think Game 5 for Dyer.
Definitely probably what's running through his mind right now. Why did I do that? Why did I jump up? I should have just taken ledge. And that's always the kind of thought that you have. Sometimes you're like, he definitely won't expect me to do this, right? He's not going to be having shield. Of course, anyone would grab ledge here. But Salem just, why would he drop shield, you know? So in hindsight.
And just take a look at him. Stoic as ever. Salem is focused. Salem was without any reservation for this Game 5. I mean, he's going to just give it his all.
And I couldn't even tell you who has momentum at this point, because both these players are just playing with all of their might right now.
Yeah, so depending on who takes the first stock and gains the lead. Okay. So again, depending on who takes the first stock, we might see, you know, we might see Dyer come out on top. We might see Salem, and based on that, if Salem takes the first stock, I'm anticipating somebody really keeping their distance, because again, he's not forced to, you know, approach if he has the lead at that point.
Oh no! Oh no.
Okay, so witch timing a banana like that, a la MVG glitch against
And like,
Fresh.
what he was like slipping off of stage as he was witch time. I don't know what happened.
And that's a mental piercer right there. I mean, if you don't have the fortitude to keep your head in the game after something like that, that could be your end.
Yeah, for sure. Dyer, although he's gotten super good at containing his emotions. Was originally known to be kind of someone that could tilt very easily if things kind of went wrong. So let's see what he can do here.
Well, old habits die hard, and now we see Salem kind of playing with his food, but still within great control. Sitting 30%, not only in the lead, but ahead of.
Should have a punish.
But a total stock. Like I said, with Salem having a stock lead, I mean, you're going to see him not approach. Just take his time. The onus is on Dyer to close out the stock against him. And we're going to see Salem just take his time, distance himself, and let Dyer make the mistakes and capitalize on them accordingly.
Right. Fighting his way down. Does have Bayonetta and stage control.
Not approaching. Well, standoff right here. He knew with holding Bayonetta, there was no inherent risk in staying at the ledge holding gun arms like that.
Hey.
The crowd is watching. Everyone's trying to see who's going to close out this game 5.
Wow.
And Dyer, very expert awareness there.
Okay, we have seen Dyer been playing from these very down positions the entire set. So he should be quite at home here.
Gotta be careful. Alright, so he's got to establish the damage first before he can go for anything, but it's so hard against somebody like Bayonetta, especially when you have rage and things start to not connect anymore.
Oh, Salem's super content to just hop around him. He said, you know, you gotta do it.
He's trying to force the reaction. Just out of range for grab. Dyer slowly coming back.
Oh my God! Dyer! Dyer does it! He takes it!
There's a
oh my God!
Day is on stage.
He died at like 20%.
78.
Well, I mean, Dyer died first stock at like 20%. And there's something crazy.
Mystery patting him.
Oh
Dyer's
my
hype.
God!
That flood of emotions being validated is just it's what you live to see in this game. Seeing Sage is in the background. All right, this is extended pop-off. Extended Dyer OST pop-off.
Dude, I don't even know where Salem is.
Homework edit, 43 minutes long. Dyer edit.
Did he evaporate Salem? I don't know where's Salem?
Well, Sam Sora taking the seat, trying to make sure everything's okay.
Oh my God.
Trying to make sure the stage is still intact. He's kind of coming back.
My heart.
Congratulations to Dyer.
Yes.
Getting a win on Salem, arguably top 5 for the season. Salem also putting in such a tremendous show and display of dedication to his character as well as the game. I mean, wow.
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 That was excellent stuff from Dyer. And as we said, the entire set, playing from such a down position percentage-wise and just having that mental fortitude to keep playing. And I guess we can say for sure, at least today, that he has beat his demons as far as, you know, being able to keep it together in those situations.
Anybody else? I mean, not anybody else, but I mean, those situations determine, you know, the winners from the losers and sets like that. I mean, Salem will drop into, you know, losers bracket, so he still has a second life, but, you know, anybody else, you know, potentially could have just choked at any second. So congratulations to Dyer once more. Now up on stage, we have Saturday and Sam Sora.
And much to his credit as well, never got comboed off the top, ever.
Yeah, and there were a lot of town and city iterations there. So, yeah, the crowd is now kind of coming down from that high. They were just totally floored, just as Dyer was. But also both are Florida, so there's rivalries there. So,
yeah.